Hey everyone, if you're here looking for an easy way to get rich on YouTube, watch till the end. But I'm going to tell you right now that YouTube is not a get rich tomorrow scheme, all right? So as you all know, it's your girl Melanie here, and I'm here for us to grow together. We are on this channel and we are all going to grow together as we have started. So the last videos we did talk about YouTube, we talked about why we should start YouTube. We spoke about choosing a niche, and today I just want to come in when it's still very early, when the fire is still very hot, and let you all know that YouTube is not a get rich tomorrow scheme. Yes, there's an exception to many things. There are videos that go viral, you release today and they go viral tomorrow. But those are very rare instances, right? So we are all here to look at the reality that is on the ground. Is YouTube something that you start today and tomorrow you expect to get rich? Tomorrow you expect to get all the views, expect to get monetized and make so much money from it? No, no. YouTube, like any other thing, is consistency, and I feel like the consistency on YouTube is even bigger than the other things that we've done before in our lives. Because do you know what YouTube requires to be monetized? 1,000 subscribers, which is, I feel like 1,000 subscribers is something that we can easily get in a day. If you share your videos, share your channel link to Facebook groups and all that, you can easily get 1,000 subscribers in a day. But the next one, 4,000 watch hours, 4,000 public watch hours. It's not 1,000. It's not like, it's 4,000 public watch hours that's required for your channel to be monetized. And when you finally get it, do you know the threshold before YouTube starts paying you? $100. So imagine that a video is making $5 for every mile, and those are very high paying niche videos that you get to see $5. And again, if you're getting views from very high paying countries like the US or Canada or European countries, that's when you can really see high returns on your videos, like you can see higher income. So imagine all of that. So for every 1,000 views you can make between $3 to about $5 or more, depending on the niche. And it takes you what, how many views to make $1,000, to make $200? Why did I even go to $1,000? To make $100, which is the threshold for the withdrawal. So YouTube is not going to pay you until you're able to, like, they need to accumulate whatever pay you're getting until it's $100 before they can start releasing any payments out to you. So we have a lot of monetized content creators out there who have monetized channels, but aren't making anything big from it. They aren't making anything big from those monetization. And that's why we're going to be talking about other means that we can monetize on YouTube, how we can monetize on YouTube even in the first week, how we can use our community that we have in YouTube to build some income for us. So like I was saying, let's go back to our topic, right? YouTube is not a get rich tomorrow thing. YouTube requires consistency. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to show up for YouTube. Like, you show up for your 9 to 5, right? Like, you know that, okay, I have to be at work at 9, and so you leave your house maybe at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. especially if your house is very far from the office, to drive over there. Then you're closing at 5 p.m. before you get back home. So you show up regularly for your 9 to 5. That's the same way you have to show up for YouTube. You have to be consistent. And consistent here, yes, showing up, yes, posting. If you choose to say your consistency is posting every day, make sure you're posting every day. And if you choose that, okay, you're posting every day at 2 p.m., make sure you're posting every day at 2 p.m. And these are things that are very difficult to do, because I've been on YouTube. I've been on the YouTube space. I have other channels. I have my faceless channels. I have my family channel. So it takes me, I know that it's hard for me. I've not been as consistent as I want to be. And that's because I'm human, huh? So yes, but now we need to know that we need to be consistent, and we need to choose our consistency. So choose what works best for you. So like my faceless channel, I used to post like 3 times a week, and I saw that I realized that I was not consistent because it was requiring more of my time, and so I streamed it down to twice a week. And if I notice that I'm not still consistent and it's still requiring more of my time, and I'm feeling the time when I need to be posting, then I can drop it down to a week, once a week. So your consistency should depend on your availability, should depend on your other programs, on your other activities. Maybe you have other things that you have to do, so you put them into your plan. So a lot of people are drawn into YouTube with the idea of making money overnight. The fact that we keep coming on YouTube and say, start YouTube today, doesn't mean that YouTube is going to give you money overnight. No. There are rare instances, like I said, we have viral videos that go viral the next day, but those are very rare. If we are saying that start YouTube today, start YouTube tomorrow, it's because we're looking at the future. If you're coming to start YouTube, you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about what you want to achieve in 2-3 years. Like, I think if you have been on the YouTube space, you must have watched Mr. Beast. You know, Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers. And there was a podcast where he said, your first video is going to suck. Yeah, you heard that right. Your first video is gonna suck. Your second video, your third video. And he said that it's only when you've made 100 videos that he can start talking with you. Like, he can, okay, you've made 100 videos, so now we can have a conversation, right? So don't just come today, you make one video, it gets 3 views. Yo, go check my last video. I think it got 6 views, and I'm still here on this space because I know where I'm going to. Like I told you guys at the very first video, there is so many things I want to do, and I want to document all of those things on this channel. I'm looking for a community of people that we're going to do those things together. We're going to grow. We're going to be accountability partners, right? So things like that. So those are things I'm looking for. So yes. So if we see big YouTubers like Mr. Beast telling us that, it's because he has gone through the grind. He knows what he has gone through to be where he is today. And the good thing about him is he's not making us feel like it's an easy thing. Now, he knows what he's been through. He knows where he's coming from. And yes, we have big people. We have people that come on the space and steal the spotlight, like, what's it called? CR7. Ronaldo something, when he came on YouTube, and the same day I think he got about 76,000 subscribers. What am I saying? 76,000. I mean, I was gonna say 76 million subscribers, something like that year. He did beat Mr. Beast's record and all that. But those are rare. And let's not forget that he is already a celebrity before coming on YouTube. He has a large following. He's a big soccer player. Everybody knows about CR7. Like, unless you are, even people who don't watch soccer just know about him. So he came into YouTube with his large following, and everybody want to come in there to know about him more, to know about his life and all of that. So that's why everything happened that way. But like I said, those are rare cases. Those are rare scenarios. And how many of those scenarios will you hear out there? So if anybody is telling you that, oh, you come on YouTube, you're going to make money tomorrow, please, they are lying to you. You're not going to make money tomorrow. You're not going to make money in the next 1 month, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. It's possible that you're not going to make money. Maybe even the next 3 years. So why then? I know someone is now in their mind like, so why should I come on YouTube if I cannot make money in the next 1 year or 3 years? Yes, because you want to build something that is sustainable, something that in the long run is going to bring you more revenue. Imagine a video that you're going to make today about cooking something, like, for example, my African dish. Like if you make a video on how to make pop-off, and that video is there on YouTube, and 3 years later, someone is going to search on that, like how to make pop-off. People are going to learn how to do it. They want to make it at home. When I first came to the US, there are a lot of things I did not know how to do, but I watched most of those things on YouTube, like the pop-off I'm talking about. I learned how to make it on YouTube. So a lot of people are searching for content. That's why you're doing those videos not willing that you're going to get the returns today, tomorrow, but you're going to get them in the long run. When people continue to search your content, that's how you continue to get views, and you start making money from them. So yes, YouTube is not a today, tomorrow thing. You have to be consistent. You have to show up for YouTube the same way you show up for your 9 to 5. So what are the things that can bring about success on YouTube? I already spoke about consistency. Now quality content of your quality. Sorry, the quality of your content. What are you giving out? It's not how often you post, it's what is in the video. It's what is in the video. What are you giving out to the society? Everybody have things that they are looking for. Are you giving out content that people are searching for? Are you giving out content that people are needing that information for? Like if you're giving out tutorials, it's definitely going to sell because somebody somewhere is going to be looking for something. My daughter sometime had a class project where they were supposed to do a penguin habitat, and I didn't even know what that was. Seriously, that was the first time I ever heard of that because, girl, I'm from Cameroon. I'm not sure we know about habitat and all of that. So I did not know what that was, and immediately I went to YouTube to search it out, and that's how I found it. The person that made that video made a video 3 years ago. So imagine that how many students are in her class, and the parents kept going, and there was just about 2 videos on YouTube that had that content about making a penguin habitat and all of that. So maybe parents will also go on YouTube. Maybe parents, imagine how many parents will go on YouTube to search that content to help, so that they can help their kids do their class project. So that is the quality of the content. That is the quality of the content. You need to be giving out what people are looking for. Then patience. I tell you that there are times when I've wanted to give up, but I've held to myself. I'm like, this is something that I know the Holy Spirit has put in me, and I'm going to do it. And giving up is not on this channel, not on this one that I just started, but on my Faceless channel. At one point on my Faceless channel, we got demonetized. It was so demoralizing. Like, what happened? YouTube just sent us an email that we got demonetized. We tried to get back. We tried to write. We tried to file and all of that, but it wasn't yielding any fruits. And thank goodness we got monetized back again after about 2 months, because we kept pushing, right? That was very, very demoralizing. And my husband kind of just pulled back. He was like, what is this? He just pulled back. But I had to keep up. So sometimes I'm not keeping up because I really have the courage to, but because I don't want to give up the way my husband is giving up. So I'm trying to balance up. I'm trying to balance up our energies, so to say. So it's about, you have to be patient. If you're getting on YouTube, you have to be patient. You have to show up, but you have to be patient. Don't expect that everything is going to happen tomorrow, because you've seen people with views, seeing channels that have 10,000 views, 1 million views, and you're thinking that you're going to come and post your content today, and tomorrow in the morning you're going to see 1 million views or 1,000 views or even 100 views. Girl, there are days you're going to post the video and you're not going to see anything. You're going to see maybe what, 1 view, 2 views, 3 views and things like that. But you have to keep the grind going. You have to keep the grind going, because you know where you are going to. You know why you are doing that, and you just have to keep going. Yes, it takes money, because like on my Faceless YouTube channel, we spent almost about $3,000 already where we are, and we've never made a dime from that channel. It takes money, especially when it comes to Faceless YouTube channels, and if you're not the one doing it yourself, because for us, it's not me. I don't know how to cut the clips and do the editing, and I don't have the time to learn. I know that's something that I can learn, but there are a whole lot of things that I'm doing right now that I feel like, okay, some other person can make use of that, and that's something too. You must not try to do everything by yourself. If you can do it, good, but if you can't, source for resources, source for people that can do those things for you. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient on YouTube. The effort behind every successful channel on YouTube is effort of editing, scripting. It's just too many efforts that are being put together. Like I was just telling you guys about our Faceless YouTube channel and how much we put in. That's our own effort. We don't have the time to, or don't have the knowledge to do the editing, cut the clips here and there and do that, because YouTube is very sensitive with Faceless YouTube channels. The least thing, they're giving you copyright notice. So you have to be very careful. Like every second you're trying to change it so that it's not seen like you've copied somebody's video and done the same thing, because that's what Faceless YouTube channel is, right? Especially for like what we are doing, celebrity, where we're cutting news from here and there. So you have to be very careful when you're doing that. So it takes a lot of effort. The reality of YouTube monetization. Yes, I think I already mentioned that. So YouTube monetization requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. and the Google AdSense doesn't make that huge money. Like it requires a lot of views to make much money. So 1,000 views is $2, $35, and imagine how much you will have put into that. How much effort in finances. Maybe you pay someone to do the thumbnail. Maybe you paid for editing, things like that. You will have put in more than that. So it doesn't. In all honesty, monetization on YouTube, you start seeing the reward where you start having very heavy views, like from 1 million views and above. That's when you can like, oh, this is now making sense. And it's gonna make sense so far as you continue to be consistent, continue to be posting, so that when people eventually discover you, they're gonna have content to go back and watch about you. So you have, so yes, it's not as big as we think. It's not as big as we think, but it's gonna be big eventually. It's not as big right now, but it's going to be big. So what are we doing in this channel? We are looking ahead. We are building things that are gonna let us retire early. We are building things that are gonna let us retire without stress. So if I have my channel, like the channel that I have right now, where I'm building it, and eventually I have 10,000, 20,000, 1 million subscribers who can always come back to my content. When I eventually retire, I'm just going to continue, like retire from 9 to 5 and all that. I'm going to have a channel that is going to continue to yield money for me, because those videos don't go anywhere. Each time somebody clicks on it and watches it, I'm making $1 from it. So that's why we are here. We are trying to build sustainable streams of income. I think I've mentioned this a whole lot already in the previous videos. Other methods of monetization on YouTube: sponsorship, affiliate marketing, collaboration. Maybe you're collaborating with other people and they're paying you. People like daughter, she's doing like shout outs, and people are paying her $25 for those shout outs. So those are different means of making money on YouTube. And then there's also the digital product. If you have a digital product, you drop the link when you do your video. Maybe you're selling it on Stand Store or Shopify, wherever you're selling those selling the digital products. Those are different ways that you can monetize on YouTube, and not sit and wait for Google AdSense when it's gonna come. So if you made it this far, just leave a comment and say I can do it. If you made it this far, just tell me I can do it. I'm not gonna give up, because I'm not getting the immediate returns right now, but I know that I know where I'm going. So as a YouTuber, you must think long term. I think I already mentioned that you must think long term. Think about the future. Think about where this channel is going to be in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years. That is what you're thinking about. Think about the future. And there's a day is going to come when you will review your first videos and you'll be in all laughter. I think there's a channel that I used to follow where they did a recap of their old videos, and they watched them and their reactions were, ooh, yeah, that's how your reactions are going to be 20, 30, oh no, 5, 10 years from today. Let's remember that every successful YouTuber you see out there started from 0 subscribers. You see Mr. Beast with 300 and something million subscribers, he started with 0 subscribers. So when you have 0 subscribers, don't you worry. Just think about the long term. Just think about the long term. Choose a niche. Have long term in your mind. And that's all that you need to get on and start growing. You are going to make it. We are going to make it, because like I said, we are on this together. As you all see, I'm still growing, so we all are going to make it. So all I said today is not to tell you that YouTube is not profitable, right? YouTube is profitable. YouTube can be profitable, but it's a process. It's a long term. It's a process. And that's why you need to find different ways to monetize on YouTube very early, so that you are not grinding. You have different ways that can sustain your channel. But what if you cannot do that? What if you don't have the means to, what if you're not doing digital products or all that? You just have to keep going. Just look ahead, because YouTube is a process. YouTube is going to be profitable, but it's a process. So if you are ready to go on this YouTube journey with me, hit the subscribe button again, like, comment, subscribe, share, and leave a thumbs up. Until next time, thank you all. This is your girl Melanie. Peace.